What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Is the new Eros Flame cool like Tyler Durden from Fight Club? Or is it going to be more of the same nerdy like the character played by Ed Norton? I don't know if you're going to get the reference from the movie Fight Club, but either way, let me break it down for you. Welcome back to another fragrance review. Today we're going to be diving into the brand new release from the house of Versace, Versace's Eros Flame. This is a flanker to the original, the predecessor, the 2012 release, Eros. This particular fragrance has been out in Europe for about a month and a half, 2 months, but it hasn't yet reached stores here in the US. I was able to get a decant from a really nice member from the Emporium of Scents Facebook group. You will remain anonymous as you so callously asked me to. Anyway, you know who you are. Thank you so much for hooking me up with this decant of Eros Flame, which I've been wearing for about a week and a half now. Speaking of the Emporium of Scents, another awesome member of that particular group, which happens to share the same birthday as my brother, was able to hook me up with a brand new bottle of Eros Flame, which I have been wearing for about 2 days now. And now I'm here to give you my full breakdown and thoughts on the newest release from Versace, Eros Flame. Versace Eros Flame is available in Europe, and you can find this fragrance in 4 main sizes: 30 ml, which will run you 55 pounds, 50 ml, which will run you 65 pounds, the size you see here, which is 100 ml, which will run you 85 pounds, or the one above, 200 ml, which will run you 110 pounds. Versace's marketing campaign with Eros Flame is the following, and I quote, "For the strong, passionate, and self-confident man who is deeply in touch with his emotions." We love the presentation here. I was a big fan already of the original Eros, and I'm still a big fan of this one. I love the red. I love the whole motif, the Greek mythology motif with the Medusa and all. The sprayer here is amazing. The bottle looks great. I mean, there's nothing to complain when it comes to the aesthetics of this presentation. It's just 10 for sure. Eros Flame is a woody, spicy composition. The nose behind this fragrance is Olivier Pichot, and this is an EDP Eau de Parfum concentration. Eros Flame is going to open up very orangey, if you will, very citrusy with a Chinota orange, which is an Italian classification of oranges. You're going to have the Mandarin oranges, which is going to be very prominent, with Amalfi lemon. So you're going to get a trifecta of citruses laced up with some vanilla and tonka. That's going to be your main structure for this beautiful scent. This is a very playful scent, very youthful scent. You know, it's going to be very sweet, creamy, and very inviting from the get-go. There's no question about that. This is extremely mass appealing, just like the original Eros. It's going to dry down to this woody, spicy, creamy vanilla, tonka, and citruses blast dry down. That citrus that you get up top is going to be permanent and very present throughout the whole life of this fragrance. You're also going to get a green herbal kind of undertone throughout the life of this fragrance, given by the note of rosemary, which is very present also in this fragrance. But again, the key components here are going to be those citruses that I talked about that's going to greet you, along with that vanilla and tonka. How this Eros Flames compares to the original, you may ask. I believe that this particular fragrance is a little bit more well-rounded, a little smoother. I think the original Eros can be a little sharp, a little bit off-putting to some people, you know, especially not as smooth around the edges as you get with this one here. I think it's a little bit more refined, a little bit better composition, I'd say, and even a little bit more mature, but still playful and very youthful. But this here definitely takes the cake. If you're looking to go clubbing, night out, you know, having fun with the boys, I think this is definitely still the one that takes the cake. However, this is no slouch. It's going to be great. Is this mass appealing? Is this, you know, a compliment garner, a positive attention grabber? Absolutely. Don't kid yourself. Both fragrances are going to have that tonka DNA, that woodsy, ambery backbone, and they're going to be both very appealing. My wife is very fond of this fragrance on me, and she was very happy with this one as well. She liked it so much. She couldn't really make the reference that it smelled just like Eros. So for those of you out there that think that having this fragrance is going to be redundant, I think they go into different directions. However, the good thing about this flanker here, it's going to retain a lot of the same components and the same character and scent profile that you get with the original Eros, which to me it's actually a good thing. Comparing Eros, the original, to Eros Flame, of course, it's going to be very similar. This fragrance carries a lot of character and scent profile of the original. However, I think it goes into its own direction. It does warrant you to try this fragrance. You might like this one. It might work better with your body chemistry scenarios and also weather better than this particular fragrance. Maybe some of you out there thought this was a little bit too pungent, too stringent, and, you know, too juvenile. Maybe you'll give this one a shot. I think you might be pleasantly surprised. I do get great performance with the original Eros, and one thing is for sure about this one here, Eros Flame gave me a very good performance. When it came to longevity, I'm talking about 7 to 8 hours. If you spray your clothes like I do, you're gonna get 9+. The sillage here is amazing. You're going to get this nice scent trail that's going to follow you throughout the day. People are going to definitely notice you in a very positive way, which is a great thing. And another great thing and point and positive about this fragrance is that women do gravitate towards this scent. That's a plus in my book. And as far as projection, it's going to push very strong arm's length for the first hour to 2 hours. So I'd say be very cautious with the initial blast. It's very strong. If you go too heavy on it, you're probably going to choke yourself and doze around you. I think 3 to 4 sprays is more than enough on this fragrance. As far as season, I think this is great for all year round. This could be a signature scent for sure. The only time that I would not really wear this fragrance is in the dead of summertime. It's really hot out there, 75 plus. I would probably refrain from wearing this fragrance. My final thoughts on Eros Flame. Is this a groundbreaking trendsetter fragrance? Absolutely not. Is this a more of the same kind of fragrance? To an extent, you know, if you have a seasoned nose, if you tried a lot of the different things that have been released over the past 2-3 years, you'll be able to pick out some of the releases that have been released over the past couple of years that are similar to this one. Absolutely. However, having said that, this has a lot of good things going for it. And I think once this fragrance becomes discounted, it's definitely a great fragrance to have. If you're looking for a signature scent, if you are on a budget, it's going to be something that you can definitely smell great. People are going to love the way you smell, and it's versatile enough that I think it's great to have in your wardrobe. If you have Eros, this is probably redundant for most. However, give it a shot. Maybe try a couple sprays when this becomes available here in the US. You might fall in love with this fragrance. And of course, speaking of checking out, if you guys haven't yet, please head over to myfragrancesamples.com. I'll have the link below to try new releases like this. Top designers, high-end niche, you name it, they've got it. I'm going to have the link below. There's a coupon code, of course. Right now, I'm going to give it to you. It's MAX15, which will grant you 15% off at checkout. MyFragranceSamples.com, in my opinion, the best place for fragrance samples and decant. All the information is going to be down below. Enjoy the code. But that's not all. I'm going to hook you guys up with this 10 ml sample that I've been wearing for about a week and a half now. It's about halfway full. I will fill it up, and I'll send it to one lucky winner worldwide. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, like and share this video, and comment down below why you would like to try Eros Flame. And also, if this video hits 500 likes or more, I will send 2 more decants worldwide to 2 lucky winners that I'll randomly select and pin at the comment section below. Ladies and gents, that's all I have for you today on the newest release from Versace Eros Flame. Let me know in the comment section below if you have tried this fragrance. Perhaps you're somewhere around the world where this is available. I'd love to read your comments. Is this a, okay fragrance, or is this really on flame? Let me know in the comment section below. In the meantime, as always, stay fragrant, keep on spraying, but remember, it's not just what you spray, but it's also how you play. I'll catch you guys in the next one.